Okay, so right now after this, what you want to do? Talk to me.
Where is there to go? Where else we had to go?
The island to finish.
If you want to go, what time you got? What time you finish?
Now it's
25 to 1.
25 to 1, and you start what time?
We start about
10:30?
something like that.
10:30, 11? Because we got out of bed after 9.
I've got to check my dash cam to see when we start.
Yeah.
Go ahead, man.
Where do we
You
start?
only fear.
Eh?
You only fear. Business to business.
Tell you.
But you got them part.
Camera, no?
Yeah.
What time we start recording?
Well, I start there, but I
Well, we
could go
started
back.
10:16.
10, 16, 11, 16, 12, 16.
That's what I took my picture when we came in the car.
So you say it's 2.5 hours. Okay, so we have another 2.5 hours. Huh? Another 12. Yeah, another at least half hour.
So you want to go back and get some lunch?
When we go back, we're gonna
You take the other side of the island, right?
Yeah.
Right.
Not going to take more than a half an hour.
You take more than half hour? Go ahead.
but
Take,
it's
still
okay.
take it. We'll,
And that's going to be hard to get a chance. And a blowing thing here.
remember, it could be that his first time coming up and so on, and unexpected corner and stuff. You know?
If I was driving, I would be blowing like the driving.
Yes, we're leaving Brimstone Hill now.
Yeah, but we still have to look out for each other in spite of all the
Yes,
circumstances. So.
Sometimes I have in the head. I forgot them the one for
So I would driving with
Down, coming down behind us.
This is our drive from Brimstone Hill, folks. What a wonderful time we had up there. At least for me, I get a lot of footage. And yeah, I'll come again. I'll come again.
A little common courtesy always do everything.
Yes, this is really, I really enjoy it. Boy.
Now he coming.
You should always allow those coming up to come up.
Yeah.
Right? Because you already enjoy up there going down, you know what I mean? Somebody coming up may not have all the time. Yes, right through this gate.
This is bigger than me.
On the left hand side is the flank bridge in 1782.
Yeah, okay.
See the sign? The sign.
Oh, yes.
Oh, see, 1782.
This was the weak point where the French break through.
The 1782.
The
Wait,
1782.
oh, the bridge there. They bust into your weak point.
Yes, man.
So this took 100 years to build, right?
More than, I think it took more than that because you've been building over a period and
yes.
constantly.
Period. Without blueprint, maybe. Just head and come and
No,
say.
they had drawings.
Blueprint at that time.
They had drawings from the
They had something.
military.
Yes.
From the military, the engineers. You gotta give it to the British, you know. When they put
Yeah.
something together,
Well done.
it lasts, you know. Well done. You gotta give it to them, and those guys. Britain is not Britain what it used to be. Look at those Rolls Royce engine and those aircraft. They have such safety records. Top notch and above all others. Oh my gosh. Rolls Royce.
Those are the old time Rolls Royce.
Well, right now Rolls Royce controlled by Germany. German controlled Rolls Royce now. But most of the British are German.
Time I get the right and I know. No time to go back again. Right one time. time them they make the whole tools everything cast everything.
I think that's why we should maintain and hear what the British would have left.
Yeah, it's expensive
Despite-
from the start. Come on, the road shop and everything. I went out to America, I check America asphalt. Quick fix. And another infrastructure there asphalt.
I was really planning to make most of Antigua Road now to concrete.
Yeah, and that's the best thing. And I come out there, but yeah, you draw back when the rain coming in, it's slide.
When you touch the brakes, you go skid.
Yeah. That's it. Yeah, have a cake and eat it.
Yeah, we're gonna make concrete for a while though. I mean that's concrete, asphalt.
Come on, most of the villages concrete roads they put now.
No, they're not good. They're
And
not built
then-
good,
and
so
then
I'm not
they
gonna.
dig them up.
I'm not gonna say I'm giving them credit to build those roads.
I like the asphalt.
Yeah, the asphalt is more suitable than the tire.
Country.
The car run with less noise. I'm not hearing any noise, pollution noise from the road here because of the way this road is paved, right? Our road is so rough and coarse that it's just all nice you're driving with. Yeah. And eat up your tire more.
You know,
Yep. And when you stick on concrete, that's
jump out the car the other day,
And I
I
look-
to see something on some tires.
that's all of the time. It was the road
Nothing
of
happened to the tires.
Anyway, what you buy is what you wear.
Yes, I guess so.
And I into the section, you don't do the sun from, you don't do the mixing up.
That is what it's
Yes,
saying.
right. That's the asphalt here, right there. Not the asphalt here.
The line.
Yeah.
Ladies and gentlemen, thank you very much for coming to Brimstone Hill. Please come again.
Yeah.
Thank you for a good tour.
I'll sleep good tonight again.
Ladies and gentlemen, that was Brimstone Hill, the Gibraltar of the West Indies. And we continue in a westerly direction down towards the village of Sandy Point.
Okay, so when we were at Brimstone Hill there, the two islands we saw, as a matter of fact, three of them,
But we have one island.
Right there.
St. Martin, Sabre, and
St. Eustatius
St. Eustatius is a close one, yes.
is the closest one, and then Sabre,
Then Sabre.
and then St. Martin over there.
St. Martin, if you see St. Martin as
I
a
think
miracle, it's too far.
No, I glimpse it a
no,
little
I can
bit,
see, you
man.
can see.
You
Well,
sure?
he know what you can see.
The sign up top show you point to which part then. So when you look on the gun, the sign tell you number 5 and St. Martin, number 3 Sabre, number 2, something like that. They're back
Okay,
So when you look across,
yeah. Yeah, there's a little glimpse of St. Martin over there.
Okay. It's very rare you see it.
Yes, yes.
But this town is this is Sandy Point.
Sandy Point.
That's we're going into now. And this town is a mile long.
Okay.
Let's be on these red walls.
These red walls is a playground at the top. And somebody decided to use red bricks to make the fence. It's a nice look on the outside.
They have a crematorium here.
That's where you call it?
Crematorium, round the back.
Yes.
Yeah,
In town.
back at
Yeah.
back where we stand.
No, it's on the outskirts of town. Like below the brewery. Yes.
You have somebody to burn?
Oh, but now just have a crematorium in Antigua, so that's the one that's feasible.
Oh, you mean they don't have one in Antigua?
They're working on it. Well,
There's one here and it's cheaper to do that than to bury.
yeah. Just bottom.
Did it burn straight? So I don't know.
You wouldn't know the difference.
I wouldn't know.
Because you're dead.
I wouldn't go on there. If the burn is beyond my control.
But I thought they say in India they burn everybody.
Yeah, kind of space. They talk about 1 billion plus people. And every week at least 20, 30 people are there. They find space. The body take off for 7 years to do anything.
Now you're in Sandy Point and coming up on your left is the Paxton Hospital for Sandy Point. And that would be the health center. Catholic Church. Bobo Road.
Sandy Point. We're still in Sandy Point?
Yes, we're still in Sandy Point. Correct.
Well,
Brimstone.
so Bloody Point. The only place that I didn't call out is that zip line area there. But yes, maybe I still call it the way I say I want to go to the rum tasting part there. Yeah, but I didn't know they had the zip line there also.
The zip line is to the back here.
Yeah. How do you guys rate Scenic Atlantic?
In terms of tourism,
Well, my gut's feeling, I'm feeling satisfied in my perception of St. Kitts. In other words, I'm not going to really compare both of them all the time because you told me that they want Gaston down here.
they say they want Gaston because of that statement. Because of that
Okay,
statement.
right. So
Well, we don't want integration, but not people come to because you want
run you over, take you over.
No, you don't want to be taken over, and you know you could be taken over.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
I
you
make a difference in the voting and all that kind of stuff.
Yeah.
Right? Although at one time you had free movements of people going anywhere, and I was saying politicians don't have any head mash up everything. Otherwise, things would have played out long time since 1958 and all that when they have when they're trying to
Federation. Yeah, the federation.
Right? We wouldn't have anything or know any better to worry about. But today now, when we have to live in our little tribal area and defend it and whatnot, yeah.
You know, you can't think about it,
Some sort of ethnocentric, we find a little turf like, you know. And that is not good because I like the freedom to come down here and all that. That didn't happen 100 years ago, or even in the 1950s and 40s when they were Leeward Island Federation.
One time, I remember one time I went to Antigua, and the immigration officer told me take a seat, and I take a seat. I was sitting up for a long time. Then afterwards he say, "Well, tell me something. You come from St. Kitts, and you going back to St. Kitts tomorrow morning?" I say yes. He say, "You understand? That don't make no sense. But you just come from St. Kitts overnight and go back to St. Kitts the next morning."
So you had a mission then?
So I had a mission. I went to do I went to collect some documents in Antigua from somebody who was coming in, and then come back to St. Kitts, take a charter flight the next day because I couldn't get a commercial flight back. So then he say, "Let me see your passport again." He take me passport, and when he look at passport and he see St. Kitts, he say, "Oh, me ask you, boy, sorry, you know, I thought you was from the country here." He said, "Sorry, I didn't realize it's St. Kitts." The boy I say he's born in St. Kitts. Sorry about that. Maybe he kind of tired and he was overlooked, you know. I say,
So
"Okay, man."
if the Jamaican come from Jamaica, what kind of police can they know something are coming? So maybe that's the perception here.
Maybe that's the perception.
And then man has to bring her
And then one time I was coming through from St. Thomas. I was coming from St. Thomas to St. Kitts from. So I stopped in Antigua. That's where the
This
flight
is how all the road in Antigua stay, like
Yeah.
right between it.
Right?
Yeah. And he saying finish, they gotta come and finish this
Right.
because something they're gonna do with the bridge, they're gonna put the water underneath.
Okay.
They're gonna put the water underneath. So what happened is that he tell me I was sitting now and my foot was crossed. You know the bench they crossed?
Yeah.
So your foot crossed, but your shoe hanging off, your shoe in and the security guard come in and say, "Take your foot down, you can't sit down like that in here."
Rough and course.
But I say, "But that me ain't got nothing to do with you, you ain't got nothing to do with me. Why you coming here, come interfere with me for?" He say, "You want to get arrested?" And I say, "Why would I want to get arrested?" But I'm sitting now, if my shoe was on the bench, I could understand. but my foot hanging off and relaxing because I'm here for a period of time. Me don't care what you do, take down your foot.
That's why I'm sharp.
And I say, okay, I take down your foot. And this is the entrance to the volcano.
Turn up there with me again, yeah. And then get it right.
Moit La Amiga, sir.
La Miga?
Moit La Amiga. La Amiga.
La Amiga.
Yes.
That is me now, sure.
And if you want to go, I'll leave you there and come back for you tomorrow morning. It's okay.
And until you come back from there.
That's not a problem. Yeah.
That sounds like a place.
Yes, folks,
No,
we
you gotta
enjoyed
come
this
again.
little time around St. Kitts. I couldn't deserve better. Hospitality is great.
What I saw, if you get one tour guide, the book guide,
And I would recommend St. Kitts. I would recommend St. Kitts highly for visit people.
And we would recommend the ranger to take you around.
That's right.
Thank you for your kind gesture. One thing that made me laugh about Antigua, they tell Gaston, his son, doing some kind of business and it's conflict of interest.
a big contribution.
Gaston says, so what, my son not supposed to live like everybody else? So why be in the business?
Okay. I like you,
And he don't care.
No,
And the right hand side is the school, and all school children have to wear uniform. And some of them are enjoying a tug of war, flying a kite, cricket, and so on. And if you notice, there is no question about
That's real school.
you got special shoes or you got special pants. All of us dress alike. Black shoes, khaki pants, and the girls in tunic. Yes, that's it.
one boat.
Yes.
Cross truck.
You come here to learn. It's a learning institution, and so therefore, straight ahead are some casarina. These trees are called the casarina.
Willow tree, we call them.
What do you call them?
Willow tree.
You know them?
Yeah. We have a lot in Antigua.
Yeah.
Fort James has a lot, guys.
Oh, okay.
I'll be jumping out.
That Judge's fellow.
And that's so nice.
They just sing. They just sing in the wind.
Yeah.
And we get round towards Brothers Estate, and the water department is remarking those areas where the valves is,
Okay.
and they want to make it like a gated community where they want to sell the land to a certain price. As we get around on the other side of this corner, we will find that on the other side, coming up on your right hand side, is an Anglican church that stands by itself. It's a lot of hotel. Yeah, they got rooms for back. Station?
Right over there, folks.
What look like that?
That's the
That's the station.
center station. Says.
Wow, that's really visible.
Yes, yes.
So that's
St. Martin's supposed to load that here. Say hello to the sharks when we're on your way.
Shark infested water. Yes, yeah.
No, St. Martin is further down. You have to go down at least a few miles well to get to St. Martin, past station.
No, I'm saying that you can see the outline going that way.
That wouldn't be St. Martin.
What that one?
I'm not sure, but it's not St. Martin. St. Martin is where, whenever you fly from St. Kitts and you pass station, you fly in quite a while before you reach St. Martin. After you finish past station and you left, and then you, as you go further down, then you pick up St. Martin and you right.
So maybe Isaac, maybe Antigua.
No, that's not Antigua is over there, yeah.
Right.
Well, that's on the
Antigua is
island.
southeast of us.
Yes.
That's on the island, isn't it?
Coming up on your immediate right hand side would be the statue of Robert Llewellyn Gratcher. the first premier, and he was in the days of VC Bird.
Yes, yes.
And that's the statue of Bacha.
There is the man.
Putting up your hand and saying, power to the people. Comrade. Was a no-nonsense fella, man. But you take a bulldozer and push down your...
And that's a VC Bird, that's the old boys, the boys that make jokes.
Them fellas, so, no.
I'm gonna love them for
They
that.
come from a different school.
That's the Barbuda mental. If I don't want to, no matter how much money I have.
Well, nowadays we go with Forbes, Burnham, Forbes, Samson, Burnham. And let me tell you, as I get older, then you realize the values that he taught you to be content with what you have.
Yep. Let them keep the money
When
and go
you used to bandit, be content with what you have.
I was a young boy when you had the VC Bird. And one of the things that I remember when he used to come on, because when we didn't have TV, we used to watch ABS
No, not ABS.
from Antigua.
Not ABS. ZAL.
I think,
ZAL.
okay, might be ZAL then.
Yeah, ZAL and ZIZ. I know
Yeah.
those two names
So,
synonymous to each other.
and we used to watch Antigua. And that time, cooking magic, and when you see VC Bird come on the television, he say, there's some people want to build a hotel.
Let them.
He said,
Because they
let
can't
them
walk
build
with
a
it.
hotel because they can't walk with it. And let me tell you, our people gonna get work to do in the hotel, I tell you, I used to enjoy.
Positive.
I used to enjoy listening BC man. BC say, I tell you, people have to get work. You put the people them to work in this country.
That's the island.
Yeah, that's the element of the book.
No, that's the stage. That's not St. Martin. St. Martin is further down.
What that one?
I can't remember what it is.
We don't worry about that. But let's go back to VC.
Yeah.
He said go back to
Back
BC.
to these, yeah.
He said go back to BC.
Please, just come to anybody and tell them no, not yet.
BC was something else. Man, I went down to St. Kitts and they still have sugar cane and everything. Bigger mountain, but bigger beach. Bigger beach, a beach. It was something else, man. Then comes Leicester. Leicester take over from BC. No, Walter went jail.
Just enough for staying in.
Walter take the public works he personal thing and well, they send his ass jail. So Antigua have seen it's some shit. Okay, now we're coming up towards Deep Bay. You have the movement of the ocean where you could recognize the Atlantic pushing towards the Caribbean as the circle comes around. You will be able to see the Caribbean pushing its way towards the Atlantic. And it's a beautiful view.
That's a real activity.
And on our way back up, we'll go back up at the Atlantic and we'll still have the volcano on our right hand side. Mount Loimiga.
Mount Missouri keep bothering me. And about like they change the name and
We changed the name in 1983
okay.
because it's not so miserable. She's a beautiful mountain. Straight ahead, if you notice the ocean, you have water flowing from left to right. Straight from us. Now straight ahead out would be Barbados. If you travel down, you're going to find Barbados is the one that sticks us out right in the Atlantic. All those, and if you go deeper into south, you'll find Montserrat. But if you go down, you'll go down the line of Trinidad and St. Lucia and all of that. But the one that sticks out in the Atlantic would be Barbados. If you continue direct east, you'll end up in
Yes. Africa is east of the Caribbean.
east of the Caribbean, and you'll have the trade wind that will continue to come from Africa towards the Caribbean. Hello, good afternoon. How you doing? Boy, pending. Just nice to what days. So that
Yeah, thanks for that, man. I can do that.
anytime.
I'll get up close and personal with you. Can't go straight past nobody. Maybe if I can go closer, see, yeah?
Now around on the Atlantic side, and we are on the other side of the island, and we are heading up towards Bastia. We're down at a place called Golden Lemon. The owner, the proprietor, have a pass on. His name was Arthur Lehman, and it was one of the most in St. Kitts. Those were the days when we had sugar cane, and we wasn't planning and going into tourism. The premier of the day was saying, let America go with their dirty dollar. We don't want a dirty dollar. No. It's in the... As soon as you go from shore, you just drop straight down deep, really deep.
What for the sugar plantation?
That's Brimstone. I think it's part of. If you look up on your right, you will notice you have a beautiful view, landscape of the sweeping view from the ocean grapes. Yes.
The factory.
They're old, man. Those trees are old. They've been there for years. I born with them, and they look like I'm gonna leave them. Man.
Yes, this is a ride around to St. Kitts, folks. Can't deserve better. If I'm repeating myself, forgive me. I'm enjoying this little tour. And I will do it again. Especially in Bastia, the foundation cut stone.
Atlantic Ocean
Yeah, of course it is.
and Black Sand Beach. You hardly will find anyone swimming in the on the Atlantic side. Beautiful.
You only look easy, but trust me, when I go there.
There's Kai on this side, Kai, and then you're going into Marriott. This is a permanent hotel, and we're going into Sadler's Village. Lady, am I putting you to sleep back there? Alright. Driving through Sadler's Village, and when we clear the hill, we'll be going past towards Black Rocks. volcano have been sleeping for over past some 400 years. I was on pots. You see, obviously the pots at
The wrong place.
the one place. The
Small
volcano have things like that boiling, natural boiling.
Mhm.
So if you put a potato on a string and put it in one of those boilers, and you take it out and you could eat it. But you pray to God that you don't.
All you gotta do is dip it in.
Well,
And
you
come back out
pull
good.
it down and pull it down there for a while, and the Anglican church, beautiful church building sitting by itself. And now we are going in towards Bellevue. After Bellevue, here's a place down here called Black Rocks. Well, it's where you had the spilling of the volcano. Some people stop for lunch, depends on these. Some people skip Brimstone Hill.
You can see
Some one whichever you decide.
vendors down here.
Vendors down here, sometimes people come down and sit down and have a drink. It depends on what they choose to do.
Black Rock. Yes, good tour, good tour. Well deserved.
Okay, folks, that was Black Rocks. We're going to take here. What you could do is enjoy the view as we pass through the villages and get back on track. If you feel like having lunch at Alfredo or you want to go to Boozy's, your wish is my command. It's outside of Bastia.
Okay, talking about that, right? But yeah, you say because we were looking for a taxi tomorrow. No, we're gonna take the bus now. Bus is gonna run tomorrow.
I'm not sure what's going to happen tomorrow because tomorrow is like a holiday.
We need to go to Boozy. Boozy's on a strip tomorrow for lunch.
They're going to open and tomorrow for lunch?
Yeah.
Okay.
That's what
You have a card, you give it to us, we can always call you, right?
Don't forget it's done.
What about the youth would run tomorrow?
Y'all could walk and go. In my room tonight. I mean, I don't have anything but get a room for when they come. We need a push.
Ranger? Ranger?
Yay.
What did you do? Just walk from the town to the airport.
Oh. Maybe about, if you walk fast enough, about 20 minutes, 20, 25.
Alright, I ain't not gonna do that.
If you walk fast.
I don't walk fast, I'll take a time out. Go home.
But then it's going to be more expensive when they reach the airport because you have to get a taxi to come back.
Let me get that.
If you send boots, send
So
Ranger,
you're
go
going
pick
to
them
walk
up.
and go to the airport and let them take a taxi. You walk
They
back.
want to take taxi, they want to do.
Are we in Tabernacle Village?
I look, I come out, come look now, I come for this time. I just come from here, you just ask for them, Isaac and I see them.
Yeah, but we'll see, Ranger. We'll give you a call later or so.
Okay. Coming up on your right hand side is Tabernacle Village. And we are now 10 miles away from Bastia.
Is that the furthest point? Something like that.
10 miles away from Bastia. If you notice, they have some road repairing going on, which is really comfortable. Patches are going in. We just pass over the railway, narrow gauge.
Because when the train come in, the person will come out and pull across the gate, like come out.
Somebody is there before the train come to close the gate.
Okay. That you need.
Once the driver see the gate closed,
You know better.
You have to
better.
wait.
You have to wait. And see you have one of those windmills stand up there again.
Sugar Mill, yeah.
These are the only place you had the aqueduct where water power was used was in where we came from by Roman Manor.
Yes, I can see that.
Yes.
Spinning wheel there when the water flowing in.
Yes, correct, you got it.
Right.
The sugar cane, yes.
Something like a turbine.
Yes.
Correct.
Yes, it was.
But when you have water, you call it an aqueduct.
Yeah.
The drinking is aquifer.
Okay.
That's the Roman engineering. And then on a pump and nothing to make the water from the right.
Now all the water, most of our drinking water comes from the rainforest, so it's flow down in a gravity way. And trust me, the kind of pressure that you have, if you get on that, it will take out the belly. Poof. Now we're going into Mansion's project. I'm not sure how long it takes. But remember, when you go on the train, you don't leave the track.
No, you just stand up.
You just on the track. You can't come out to go no place else. So it's down the road you're going and that's it. Because of this slowness, you don't go that fast, eh?
Good stuff, man. I got something to do once in a life.
What I don't like to me, like it feel like if it's twisting
That's the idea.
and like if it's going to derail.
That's the whole idea. That's the truth. I don't know, tired now. I'm metal.
And if it really just stop. If it really just stop, but it's not going to derail.
Yeah, because when I was up there last year, train.
Oh yeah, those high-speed trains are always derail here. But
Yeah. And my brother was like, so long. The train just stopped. It stopped. And they had to turn back and they had to wait for the traffic to clear to get another train. Continue to wait. It was fine.
look at the beautiful landscape over here. Look at that. Mountains and valleys. Lush green.
So you don't have the sugar cane at all, or they just have it?
Sugar cane is here, but not on the commercial thing, because what happened is that the price of sugar went up and the production cost was still the same. And so it was costing the country to produce sugar, you see. So we had to definitely drop it like a hot potato and continue. all these here is nursery. Who want plants to buy, you can just come here and buy. Whatever you want, wherever you want, take them, that's the business. Some people come here from St. Martin to buy plants and put them on the boat and send them to St. Martin. Now we range and your right hand side is Great's Bakery. They supply the supermarket with bread.
So what's the brand?
Fritz. With everything. So by they're going to put out bread by 12 o'clock this afternoon. Now we're going into large village. Very lush and green. Yeah. She. Sha. Barbuda is flat. Flat Barbuda and Antigua something. No, you're going into Atlas Village. Yeah. Huh? Your meter and your garbage bin carry the same number. You have to. You have to do something. Things must not only be done, but it must be seen to be done. It's like justice. Once justice is done, it must also be seen to be done. Where? And the car? Oh, yeah, yeah, yeah. On the right hand side is Windsor School of Medicine, medical school. And these medical school contribute to show you your speed limit. Fast coverage. Why? What's the good they give you a ticket? They're waiting. They have not put cameras on the thing yet. best milk you can get is good milk.
I don't think I would ever.
Yes. More expensive too. It digests fast. Now we are going to Keys Village.
Antigua with those roads. They're effing with us in Antigua.
Boy. Yeah, but what they could do, even though you have concrete base, you can tap it with asphalt, you
Just
know.
send the kids to shop and teach them how to do the road.
You could cap it with asphalt.
But what you're saying there, that's exactly what they're doing in Antigua. They're cutting it.
They need to send for the kids to shop.
They are cutting it. Else they will upset you.
I said they need,
Everywhere.
they're effing with us with those roads there.
I can tell you, they're pushed.
Every government that gets in there, they're full of F. F and F.
It's making you mad.
Yes, I'm mad. I'm mad because look, I drive every day like this. This, oh yeah, look at this. Look at this smooth footage you get here. Around and round circuit. I can't drive around Antigua. Look at the smooth ride.
You guys are getting back quickly.
Yeah, we're on the outskirts.
But you know what they don't have there? They don't have anything. Just a smooth. Only when we reached there, I saw about 3 cars. Other than that, it's all smooth. And you have a lot of traffic in St. Kitts.
You make me mad. Right back to make you get mad.
You go over to Nevis, if the road's over there, good.
Exceedingly clean.
Y'all don't have traffic. I mean, Little Water.
But I see where you're right over there.
They have all right.
Area for the train to come. They're gonna, once you drive on the track, you're gonna get clearance for the train to follow. If someone seat first, and so he will be able to get back to the train and say, "Stop the train. We have an issue here." So,
What do you call it? The caboose?
caboose.
So like how we get
We had it in Antigua too.
Yeah.
Yeah, I saw
Yeah, the
it.
train coming.
video.
I'm good. We have it right here covered. Yeah.
He's gonna get it on this stuff.
Yeah, here comes the local people. It's like Darby and Jones. Yeah. Yeah. Oh yes. Think it's Scenic Railway. I don't know.
Say bloody hand me answer.
Like that one.
Turn around somewhere.
Yeah, it's gonna turn around in La Valley. Now he gonna close his gate and he gonna drive up.
Open another one. Close
No,
off
no,
another
no.
one.
Wait until he comes. Correct. No, no, no. Only thing we take on the hill is the
On your right hand side.
is the red hill. They can't use dynamite. You're gonna break the stones. It's too small. Later. Yeah. Get it down. I mean them digging it.
People don't like, okay, late in the night, you just go and get it dumped.
No, 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 no.
Oh, we got a lot of that.
All dumping is done by the trucks collected, and they weigh the garbage when they go in, and they tell you where to dump it. They dump it in the cells and they cover the cells, and you dump it more cells. That kills the no smoke, no bacteria, no smell. The right hand side is a mall that is built before its time, ahead of its time. A shopping mall that is built. That's supposed to have movie, hall, and all kind of things inside here. Robert Llewellyn Bratcher Airport, right there. Okay, now we are back in Bastia, and we have finally made the loop completely around the island, and we now at the Robert Llewellyn Bratcher roundabout. As we cross the roundabout and we go down into Hill Capital, we'll be passing on our right the old and dilapidated and abandoned sugar factory. Somebody dropped a plastic bag. When you come in up here, that's the generator that generates the electricity through the whole island. And diesel and fossil fuel, which I hope that we should diversify soon and use more solar panels and take away food. And all this used to control by the factory managers who manage the sugar industry and factory alike. If you folks want to go to Boots,
Yeah.
okay, got you.
You have your card, you won't lose it. So for us, and I will recommend you to anybody, I recommend St. Kitts as a